Burnley away.
But we could win that.
Hey. What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 2.
No, episode 3.
No, episode 3, sorry. Yeah, episode 2. Oh, yeah, it's episode 3. Yeah, well, I'm still recovering. But
yeah, you're still recovering.
First things first, yeah. I don't know what happened yesterday.
I
don't know.
We at first we were laughing.
Yeah.
Now I think somebody may have slipped something in your drink yesterday because from the way you've told me you were behaving or what happened, it doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
So do you want to fill them in a little bit? So
obviously, North London derby yesterday.
Big game.
Big game. Biggest game at the Emirates.
Yeah.
Got to the stadium like I normally do. Had a burger. Followed the protocols.
Yeah.
Put food in my belly.
Had some sleep.
Had a decent, not like a great night's sleep, but I got my 6 hours that I need.
Yeah.
Felt fine. Nothing wrong. Had a burger. I think I had maybe 4 doubles before the game, before kickoff. 4 doubles for me is nothing. You understand? Like, I can handle my drink. You get me? It's only if I go into like bottle 2, then I start getting to paralytic stages. Otherwise, if I'm on bottle 1, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember nothing from Sun made it 1-1. Everyone's asking, where's your match reaction? It's here. Where's your vlog? It's here. Somehow I vlogged. Obviously, the content does not come out because when I went home, somehow I got home. You get me? I also did a fan cam on AFTV, but big up Robbie every time because he was like, we're not putting this up.
You were talking gibberish.
Yeah, he's like, brother, you didn't even say that I'm bad. You didn't even say that I'm mad. He's just like, the way... He's like, Robbie was like, bro, me and you have traveled the world. We've gone places. We've been in clubs where there's been a lot of bottles. You get me? There weren't even 1 bottle yesterday. Yeah.
No, I know, yeah.
And I've been fine. Like, I'm drunk, but I'm not like paralytic. I'm not blacking out.
No, I mean, it takes a long time for me to get blackout drunk as well. So if anybody sees me at that stage, I've normally had way over a bottle of alcohol. Like we're into the 2-bottle stage. However, the only time I wouldn't be is if I hadn't eaten all day or hadn't, lack of sleep. Things like that can contribute. But for me, it sounds like you had sleep, you had a burger, you ate, which is why. And normally if you get a blackout after drinking not a lot, well, for your standards anyway, that tends to mean somebody may have tampered with your drink, your cup of coffee, I don't know, whatever you were drinking that day. So I think a note to everybody, you got to put your hand over your drink.
Yeah, because even the missus, when I got home, she was like, yo, you was hallucinating, you were talking to people that wasn't there. She said I was doing this with my mouth.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I don't do that. Like, you understand? I smoke weed, bro. Let's be real. Like, I don't, pushing the white stuff. Nah, son, not round here. Blood,
well, I told you, same similar thing with me. It happened in Vegas. Somebody spiked my drink, and bear in mind, I've been in some very bad states over there, and I've tried to rectify that in the last sort of year and a half. We can go into talking about that later, but I did get drugged once, and my brother-in-law at the time, he was my friend then, but he's my brother-in-law now. He said I was shaking in the car and he had to grab my face and be like, Sophie, it's me, don't worry. And apparently then I calmed myself, but I don't remember. I do not remember that at all.
No, I don't remember a thing.
And it takes me a lot to get drunk. And I specifically wasn't drinking much that night because I had my flight the next day. So I think there's certain things, and from what you're saying to me, it sounds very similar. Yeah, and I don't get
drunk at football like that. I'm not them people that go football and get drunk. Yeah. That's not my thing.
I only do it for like a big game.
Even if it's a big game, I'll have a couple. Yeah. But I'm not going to get pissed. Yeah. You get me? If I'm getting drunk, I'm going out with my chick, I'm out with the man them. Yeah. It's a club setting or we're going out to dinner. Yeah. I don't really go football and get drunk.
I only get drunk at football generally on away days. Home games, I'm normally a few drinks in the pub.
So I'm a smoker, so I just prefer to smoke my thing and carry on what I'm doing. I'll have 1, 2, but I won't get to that stage. That's why yesterday I was like, this morning I woke up, my girl's telling me everything, like, I vomited in my brethren sister's car. I thoroughly apologise for that one. Big up my brethren as well for getting me home, you understand?
Exactly,
because
at least you're in good hands.
I literally do not remember the second half. I do not remember a thing. I don't remember going to AFTV. I don't know if I said anything so I'm sorry, because if you saw me yesterday, that was not Troops, bro. Yeah. You lot see me at games and you've never seen me like that. You see me out and about, you never see me like that. There was there was foul play. Yeah?
Well, it seems to me as if there was, because I mean we're sort of laughing a little bit here, but it is a serious thing, and
because it's
I'm not
funny because I
impressed.
blacked out, but then there is a seriousness to it as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, listen, like the pluses are that you were in good hands.
Yeah,
you
I
had
got
friends
good
to get
people
you
around me.
home.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
really nice people around you. You know, it's bad if it happens. You know, especially as a woman, if you've got nobody there as well. But to anyone, to man or woman, like I don't see why people would ever.
I don't know why you would do that anyway.
would
Like,
you
you're
do that?
just sick in your head, bro.
Sick, totally sick.
Like you're
I don't think they're human beings, though. I don't think that's I was trying to say this to my friend the other day. I was like, I think some people, they're in like the shell of a human, but you're not human to do that sort of shit to people. So but luckily you were in safe hands.
Yeah,
and
but what I do remember.
tell me about the first half.
Yeah, the first half. Well, I've seen the second half now. I went home and I watched it this morning. But the first half, like, it was a bit of a cagey start. You understand?
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, it was a bit cagey. You could tell it was North London derby. We didn't have a shot for like 20 minutes or something. I was there like,
do you know what?
we're just passing and we're not really creating in the final third. I don't understand why he put Nketiah on the left. Like, I heard that Trossard was injured, but there must be a better option than Nketiah on the left. You understand? Mm-hmm. Then we get the goal.
But then he's bringing on. This is what I don't
Jorginho?
get. Brings so Jorginho and Havertz, right? They're the two in that sort of derby because the goals were flying in as you predicted, right? They wouldn't be the subs that I make. I'd bring on Smith Rowe first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he didn't get brought on until the last however many minutes. I did think the minute Declan Rice was off and
because he came off at half time.
And not having Trossard on really changed the entire game for the second half, because I think had you had Trossard to come on, I think had Declan Rice stayed on the pitch, I actually think you would have scraped that 3-2. I genuinely believe that, because it wasn't as good as what I saw against PSV. Obviously, it wasn't as much of an intense game or whatever else, but I do feel like you would have had the edge, because all you need to do is get into Tottenham's head. It's not hard to do.
That Jesus chance as well, though, man.
Yeah, well, that too. That's what I mean. They are very Spurs are very like prolific up front. They only need that one or two. They're very good at that. It just.
That's what I said we're missing. We're missing that elite striker.
Yeah.
Because Jesus has to take that chance.
Yeah, why? Why is he not?
You done so well to win it off Maddison.
Yeah.
And then you sky it. You don't even get it on target. Like, you don't even work the keeper. Like, if the keeper saved that, I would have said, all right, cool.
Is that pressure?
Yeah, but he's played for Man City. So he's played in high pressure games.
Again, though, I would disagree that with City he had a lot of like other players around him that were also very elite. I'm not saying the ones at Arsenal aren't. I'm just saying City were used to winning constantly. I don't think that was I don't think he's been involved in a derby like Arsenal-Tottenham. I don't think Man City, Man United is the same as an Arsenal-Tottenham or a Chelsea-Tottenham.
Yeah.
Don't think it's the same sort of
No
level.
way.
So I think he would have felt pressure. It's not like he's been playing for you the entire time he's been injured, things like that. I do feel like that.
I don't know, man.
I feel like that plays into it.
I don't know,
a little
man.
bit in his head. I'm saying
He has to be handling pressure. He has to know how to handle pressure. These are the moments that makes you an elite striker.
Well, yeah, but skying it like that, that's not being able to handle pressure. There's no other excuse for it.
That's why we're not going to win the league, because we don't have an elite striker. Like, if we had a, say, obviously Tony's banned now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're talking
but
about getting in January.
If we had that caliber of striker, they take that chance.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No, I know. Yeah.
Jorginho with that error. Brother, what are you doing? We literally just took the lead and then you're doing that.
I told you he has. The thing is with Jorginho is he can.
He's come out and apologized. Like, yeah, cool, fair enough, you apologise, but bro, you fucked it.
Yeah, but that again, I think he switches off a little bit. And there's actual little like collages on Twitter. I don't know if you can find it now, but back in the day when he played for Chelsea, and it was like summed up his game once, and it was a load of the same thing, all in one game, and it's a bit like. Those are mistakes that you can't make when you play for one of the big six clubs, I feel like, especially in one of those big games.
This is the biggest game.
But that's Arteta's fault, though. What's he... I just feel like they're the two players I could tell you as a Chelsea fan that you would not bring on to try and change a game in that much of a like high-level intensity game. Do you know what I mean? Like I've said to you, Havertz is great for like a Champions League or a semi-final, but consistently throughout the Premier League, it's rare that he turns up in a game like that.
It's just
he's not strong enough for it. He's not strong enough for it. I'm not blaming everything on him. I'm just saying that I do feel like if Declan Rice stayed on the pitch and you had Trossard to come on, it would have been a different game yesterday.
No, definitely. Because as soon as Rice went off, we lost something in the midfield.
Yeah, 100%. You can tell, and you could tell how everything sort of didn't fall apart. It just wasn't like as
there wasn't like no leadership.
Yeah, that's what I felt. It felt like the system broke down a little bit, even if it's like 20%.
I'm stressed, man, because you have to win this game.
Yeah.
You want to win the title, you have to win your home games, especially people in and around you.
Why the fuck are Spurs celebrating like they won? They literally they're all over Twitter and Instagram and everything, celebrating like they won that game.
Because like they really thought that they was gonna do what they did.
Yeah.
And they went in and they did it. So they ain't taken a point from the Emirates for years. Years. So them and they are gassed.
I still wouldn't be celebrating that. That's not something that I would like.
Yeah, but it's different with them, innit?
Yeah. But
they don't have nothing to celebrate.
This is so irrelevant.
That was their World Cup final yesterday.
Yeah,
that was their Champions League final.
Yeah. They might make a DVD about it.
They will.
They 100%
Mugs.
will.
You get me? But it's our fault.
I think a lot of yesterday's fault was also Arteta.
Yeah.
I think he made the wrong subs at the wrong times. But that's what I said to you earlier. I said he's going to be so stubborn. He's going to want this Havertz signing to work out. He's going to want Jorginho to work. He's going to want all these signings to work out. So he's going to
and it's going to cost him.
It's going to cost him points that's what I said to you. Points in the league. Maybe not in the big games, but like points in the league. So that's where I don't like Arteta. I think he's done very well. I think but then I think he hides behind a lot of the great signings you've already made. You've got really good recruitment that you've. In Declan Rice, who else have you signed over the past however many couple of years? Yeah, like you've made some good signings, but the Havertz one didn't make sense for me.
It don't make sense.
The Jorginho one didn't even make sense to me. I know you need an extra pair of legs in the midfield, but again, if you look at how he played for Chelsea, that would not be a signing you make if you're trying to challenge for the title.
Because the way we play quick football, and he just slows it down. I don't understand.
But that mistake, he's done that a million times before. Mm-hmm. Not a million times, but quite a few times before. He's
just to do that in a North London derby as well, bro. Like you have to be on point. You've just taken the lead. The crowd are loving life. We're back 2-1 up. We're thinking, all right, here we go. We're gonna kick on now. Get the 3-1. No.
And switched off.
Literally one ball, bang. But I have to big up David Raya as well, blood, because good. Let me tell you something. I love Rams, but he's got no chance, man.
Yeah.
That save he made from Brennan Johnson.
With his hand. I said that,
yo.
I was like, wow. I was like, that's.
I remember that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's good.
And that was first half.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But to do that, to make that sort of save in such an intense game where the fans are all, you can feel it from the crowd, is insane. I said, wow, that's a world-class keeper you got there. From Brentford.
Let's move on to Chelsea.
I actually feel like...
Your keeper's not too bad. He made a couple good saves yesterday.
Sanchez.
Yeah, he made a couple good saves.
Well, but he saved us also in the Bournemouth game, to be honest.
Yeah, facts.
I feel like technically I win this week because I did tell you it was going to be... I said my heart says 2-1 Chelsea, but my head says 1-0 Villa. So I did get the statistics right, and you didn't win the game. So I feel like I should take the points because I went against my team, to be honest, and I got the score prediction right.
Yeah, but you sold your soul.
Yeah, but it's not.
I'm not selling my soul.
I'm not selling my soul.
Even if we play
point.
City, I'm gonna say draw. Even though I know we'll probably lose, I'll say draw.
Yeah, you're not in my situation though. Hold on a minute. A few years ago, when you were down in the dumps, you would not have said you're going to win.
No, I'd say draw. Against Tottenham, I say we win at home, and no matter how shit we are, we could beat them at home. But it's going at their grounds when it changes.
Yeah, but this is just. I'm not even selling my soul. I'm just.
Yeah, you're selling your soul.
And I'm predicting the obvious. The obvious.
Yeah, but was it really?
No, it was obvious. I know exactly what was going to happen. The only reason I put Villa down to score one and Bournemouth no is because they do have some good strikers in the team, aka Ollie Watkins. So
let's talk about your striker, Baby Drogba. They told us. How's that going?
You know what? It's such the environment. I was sort of glad I missed the game yesterday because I knew exactly how it was going to go. On paper, you look at the team, you look at the squad. We should be winning that easy, right? When you watch us, it's the same thing week in, week out. We cannot score. We have all the possession every single game. We just cannot score. Now, listen, it is important to remember that Poch has come in. We still have 12 first-team injuries. We were relying, and I know this, we were relying on Nkunku to be our striker, right?
Yeah, literally.
And for Jackson to sort of maybe be alongside him or they rotate whatever else.
Yeah.
Okay, so him getting injured, not for a couple of weeks, for months, before the season's even begun, when he was really, really like sort of on form and on point in pre-season was a massive loss for us. So you got to think about that. Having said that, fans are getting annoyed now because
you spent $1 billion.
Yeah, but I told you before, what's the difference between spending a load of money when you don't know how to spend it and spending no money? There's no difference. Todd has basically come in and he's tried to get this new system in where he's thinking, right, I honestly don't think he's ever watched a game of English football in his entire life, because you wouldn't make these signings.
He listens to you lot.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Does.
Listen, I like it.
He's in Twitter Spaces.
Listen, I like it, right, if he was signing young players, but we were gradually integrating them in with already experienced players. Yeah. All the experienced ones have left. We've chucked all the new ones in, and the best ones we had, the best players we signed are all injured. So all we've really got to work with is a group of young players who have never played Premier League, most of them, all playing together in a new system with a new manager, with a new owner, and it's not clicking. Now, Sterling, for instance, everybody's saying, yeah, he's been our best player. He's still not scoring goals. So until he scores goals, which is what he is there to do, I'm sorry, he's not going to get much praise from me there. I know it's hard. I know there's a lot of pressure on them and things like that, but I knew exactly how the game was going to go yesterday. We'd have all the possession, we wouldn't score, and then Villa would nick it in the last 10, 15 minutes, or it would have to be somebody sent off down to 10 men, whatever. Because we had no problem keeping the ball. We just can't put it in the back of the net. So, same old. I don't see anything changing until we completely revise, or at least...
Poch out.
No, not that. I'm talking about the medical team. I'm talking about medical staff here. Until we really look at that, because something's going wrong there.
But someone's got to hold accountability for this.
Well, that's Todd's fault, because he fired them all and got new people in.
No, but I'm saying
for no reason.
No, but I'm saying Poch, he's going to have to hold accountability at some point.
I think he's working with what he's got at this point.
Because
you can't question Poch with 6 games in.
Even what you have, you should be doing better than what you are now. Let's be real. That team you have is not... Where? You lot are 14th.
No, if you're 14th. I worked it out, yeah.
You've had one win this season.
Yeah.
And that was against Luton, the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Do you realise your club is turmoil?
We are 13 points away from City already. We're not, the league is over for us. We're not winning
Europe's over.
It's all gone. Well, no, hold on a minute. Europe's still in play. Battle?
Because this is relegation form. One win.
No, I know it is relegation form, but no. Did you not see what I posted on my Instagram yesterday? I was
I was blacked out yesterday.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, I'll fill you in.
Yeah, fill me in.
There was a meme. Do you what he's called, that guy jokes or something on Instagram? It's funny, a funny page.
Oh yeah.
And it was like Chelsea players seeing that Sheffield, Luton, and Burnley all dropped points this weekend, and it's like Messi, like so happy with life. Like it's so embarrassing. I had to laugh because I was there like, this is where we're at this minute. And it's such a shame, because actually in the first game against Liverpool, opening game of the season, I thought, yeah, you know what? They're going to give it a go here.
You looked pretty good against Liverpool.
We did. We were like...
When you went 2-0 down, that's what woke you up.
Yeah.
And then you came to life.
Yeah. It just feels like...
And then I thought, all right, I thought they're playing decent football.
Watch every game. And I didn't even watch the highlights yesterday. I couldn't be fucking bothered with it. But we'll get to the box. No problem getting to the box. Nothing. May as well. Even Sterling, everyone's saying, yeah, he's on great form. In that Liverpool game even, crossing the ball into the box, everyone said just get it into the box. Okay, fine, but he's crossing it in and he's passing it straight to the defenders, because number one, there's nobody there. And secondly, even if there was somebody there, he wouldn't be kicking it to them anyway. Like, I do think if you've got a bit of time, you should look up and see where you're about to cross the ball into. I don't agree with just getting it into the box. It's not the final 5, 6, 7 minutes of the game. So, yeah, I'm annoyed at the minute.
So what's your target for this season? Safety? 40 points?
Shut up, True. Now you're being rude.
Will you get 40 points? I'm being deadly serious. Look, if you check the level, yeah, you played 6 games, yeah? Look. You played 6 games.
September and we're
you've
6
won
games
1.
in.
You played 6 games and you've won 1 game.
Babe.
Yeah?
I know, I get it.
Where is your next win coming from? Because let me see. Because this is the thing now, yeah? Your fixtures are peak, yeah? Now is the time
I think we've got Brighton on Wednesday, haven't we?
I believe you do.
The Fulham away game I'll be at.
So you got Brighton in the cup on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then you got Fulham away on Monday.
Yeah, Monday I'll be there.
Then you got Burnley away.
But we could win that.
Hey.
We can.
Then comes the run where you will not win you won't win one. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
So after Fulham, Burnley, here's where you ain't getting a point.
Come on.
You're losing every game.
Spit it out.
Yeah? Arsenal at Stamford Bridge.
I'll be there.
L. Brentford at Stamford Bridge. L.
No,
Tottenham away. L.
100% we're not going to lose against Tottenham.
L.
I will make sure we win that game. I will be there.
L.
Then
City at home. L.
I'll give that one a miss.
Newcastle away. L.
That Man City one could be a bit of an 8-0.
Yeah.
Sheffield,
It might
Newcastle,
be,
Sheffield
yeah.
United game.
Yeah. Chelsea. No, I'm not saying Chelsea. Brighton at home. L.
Yeah, we've got some very, very tough games.
United away. L. Everton away.
We could win the United game.
Everton away. And
Everton
you
would
might
win.
not win a game until the 9th of December.
Now we could win.
I swear to God.
Listen.
You might not win a game. What?
Listen.
If Poch goes, he's got to get sacked. But Sophie, seriously, where is your next win coming from? Are you gonna? You lot are in a relegation battle. I'm being deadly serious.
Listen. Shut up. It's 6 games in, for God's sake.
Yo.
We're not going to talk
Bristol
about relegation.
City away next year, yeah.
We're talking. I mean, I'll go.
Bristol City away, yeah. QPR.
No.
Real West London derby.
I don't mind going down to Loftus Road.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Do you want to go to who else is in fucking Championship? Fuck it, Middlesbrough.
You know who? You know what? Who is this?
She said,
Yeah, but you know one place I used to love going to
Where?
was Ewood Park. Do you know where that is?
Very
Very
yeah,
good.
It's
Because
near,
just because
it's
it was
near
like,
Burnley.
Yeah, because we had like our own little Chelsea pub and stuff. I remember that.
Oh, is it?
I remember one time I was up there. It was. I don't know how people survive living up there. It was so fucking
Yeah, they got
cold.
nothing.
My dad had to give me his socks because I had Ugg boots on, and I said, "Dad, my feet. I couldn't feel my feet." But we always used to have a little pub, and it was quite a good game to go
So
to.
you could look forward to Blackburn next year.
Listen, or a little bit of like, I don't know, like somewhere
Plymouth?
fun. No, I'm not going down there.
Why
Fuck
not?
that.
That's down
Fuck
there.
that. Fuck that. Too far.
Ain't that near where you're from?
Yeah, about 45 minutes.
See?
Yeah, no,
That'd
thank
be
you.
nice.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Why not?
No, it's not going to get to that stage. Listen, I just think.
Sophie, it
Listen,
could get to that stage.
I wanted top 6. I fought from
Top
the first.
6?
I fought from the first
You're lucky
game.
if you get top half.
Listen, okay, pipe the fuck down. You were here. You were.
No, we were not there. We
You
were not
were-
14th. We were 8th. Our lowest was 8th. Let me get that
Well,
in.
it's 6 games into a season, so let's give it a chance.
No.
here.
We were never 14th 6 games into the season. Yeah, we were bottom after 3. Yeah?
Okay, good.
And then we won our next 3 games, which took
Okay.
us up to like 6th.
Right, so
and then
just-
we started.
I'm
You
not,
lot.
I'm not having an argument in September when
Yeah.
the season doesn't finish till May.
The people want to know. Like,
I've told you, we've got a million injuries.
Look, she's rattled.
We
There
have
it is.
a complete and
Triggered.
utter clown of an owner.
what about
who-
your manager? You talk about your manager, man.
No, I don't.
Oh, protect Poch.
I'm not protecting him. I'm not going to judge a manager on 6 games
showing
in.
his Tottenham mentality.
The only reason
Mm-hmm.
I was so against Potter coming in the start is
Mm-hmm.
because he had never managed top level, and we really were in a decline at that point.
Yeah.
So Poch has got a different situation where he's got a completely new team. They're all 20 years old, around that age. It takes time. It ain't going to happen just overnight. I'm sorry, that is the case. Unless you were going to put them in gradually when you've got the Frank Lampards, the John Terrys, the Ashley Coles around them. We don't have that. So I'm not going to judge him yet. Okay, fine. If in the next couple of months things ain't at least improving, yeah, we should be able to win at least 1-0 at Burnley, at least 1-0 at home against Forest, at least 1-0 at home against Villa. But these things aren't going our way at the minute. So I don't want to judge until I see how everything pans out. Obviously, Gusto now I think he's got, what is it, 3-match ban for a red card?
That was a very dirty tackle, man.
But he got the ball.
Yeah, but he also nearly broke his ankle.
Okay, so fair enough. I mean, listen, I don't agree with dangerous tackles anyway. So
Even the way he went in, like, he kind of went in a bit like, it's like he wanted to go 2-footed and then he kind of pulled out. And that's why
but
it was kind of like.
They're getting they're feeling the pressure. They're like, getting, I don't even think it's overexcited. I think they're getting overworked up and running out of ideas. So
There is no ideas.
yeah, there are no ideas.
Because
at the minute.
Chilwell's still coming on.
I think, but then again,
That's a winger. Hi, this is hilarious.
he's going to be good at left wing.
Oh
when
my
when Reece is on the
God.
right. Nah, listen, we are in a right state at the minute. It's very depressing. It's sort of the same thing we're seeing every week. No different. I can't,
Is this the real Chelsea, the one that you grew up on? You remember them days, innit?
No.
Yeah, it is. Don't lie.
Don't compare.
You
no,
remember them
don't
days,
compare-
innit?
don't
When you had to
compare
sell
a
your
bu-
club for £1.
Don't compare all young players to the likes of.
Bakayo. Oh, well. That's a star boy,
Yeah,
innit?
Listen, hold on a minute.
You got Bumrick.
Listen, I love Saka. I think he's amazing.
Do you like Mudryk?
I do like him. What are you laughing at?
See, even the man them are laughing.
You're just the editor and the cameraman, so don't you get involved.
Even the man them are laughing.
How rude.
He's going to get your bad angle now,
I'm not
look.
in the mood, okay? My flight was literally... I had to work this weekend for a travel company. I literally...
You've delayed for... You got in at 4 a.m, innit?
I was meant to get home. I was meant to be in bed by midnight.
Yeah.
And then we had to sit on the plane for another hour and a half because apparently... Even though it was already delayed 2 hours, we had to sit for another hour and a half. I was furious by this point. I was like, my hair was a mess. My face was just totally done. I've been bitten on the face by mosquito and everywhere else.
Yeah.
I've been bitten everywhere by mosquitoes.
That means you're sweet-blooded.
Literally, the guys that I was with didn't get bitten at all. I have literally been bitten all over me. I got like 14 of them, literally.
You should have put on that mosquito spray.
In 2 days. I did.
It didn't work. You didn't put enough.
Well, clearly fucking not. No, well, this was like the first couple of hours I got there. It's like I sat on the sunbed and they were like, right, Soph?
There she is.
Yeah, there she is. But no, yes, I'm very, very tired. But I don't regret missing the game on Sunday. I knew it was going to be more of the same shit. And
did you see any of the other games? Did you see Man City, Foden masterclass?
Did I watch the City game? I think I did.
They won 2-0 against Forest.
Oh, yes, I did watch that game,
Rodri
yes.
got sent off. He'll be missing the Arsenal game.
Which is good for you.
If we don't beat them with no Rodri and no De Bruyne, we're never going to beat them. This is the best opportunity you will get.
Yeah, you have.
Because he was so stupid. It was like, I think it was Gibbs White. I think he just like kind of elbowed him in his back. And Rodri just snapped. He had like, I thought I was watching Xhaka. I thought it was Xhaka. He had a Xhaka moment. It was literally when we was 2-0 up at Anfield and Trent's done that and Xhaka bit.
Yeah.
And he got sent off. And then Liverpool came back. We all know what happened 2-2.
Oh, by the way, just a shout out to Romero for scoring an own goal. Love that.
Wow, lad.
He's an idiot.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
He's
it's
a prick, bro.
Absolutely great. Yeah, I never liked him. Do you remember when they played at Stamford Bridge and he pulled Cucurella's hair?
Yeah.
And somehow it
They
got
did it.
awarded to him. I'm like, mate, what are you doing there? That's just dirty play.
Yeah.
Like, I hate all that shit.
Yeah.
So, so just anyway, shout out to that. But back to City.
Now, City looking like they're going to walk the league. I'll be real, like, Foden's...
That's what I mean, though.
Foden's
It's like,
looking like...
I tweeted out, I was like, to sum up the whole weekend, Spurs are celebrating like they've won the league when they drew.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea still can't score a goal, and City are still miles ahead of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the sum up of the league at the minute.
Pep has turned this into the Bundesliga, where it's just Bayern Munich.
It is.
It's just City now.
Yeah.
Because you can't get close to them. You can't. Like, even with the likes of De Bruyne being injured, they got Foden to go in and do a mad thing.
I know.
It don't matter. Haaland's not scoring. Alvarez will score.
Yeah.
They've even got Doku. Doku's looking good. The guy they got from Wolves as well. That was a fantastic assist for the Foden goal. The Foden goal was a 43 pass move.
Yeah, wow.
43 passes. And then the final 2 passes was like, blood, you see that way he hit it? Yeah, I said, nah. Haaland again. The man has I saw a stat,
think he's an
I think he's
alien.
got 61 goals in 60 Premier League games.
Yeah, I think he's an alien.
He is an alien. He's that,
A
you know that
total-
woman on that plane? That motherfucker is not real. Did you see that?
No, I've never seen
when
that.
When the woman, I man them, you saw that, yeah? That woman. So there was a flight, yeah, in America, and then, you know, like them, they're saying like, what is it? Is it the AR thing? What is it?
AL. Oh, AI, sorry.
The
AI.
AI, she must have seen like an AI, like she said that the person looked like he was like a hologram.
Wow.
And she was like, that motherfucker right there is not real.
Well, that's how I feel
And
about
it went-
Haaland.
Yeah, he's not real.
He's not real. And he's so young.
Yeah.
I'm watching him and I'm just there like, if I was a defender, even if I was one of the top defenders in the league, even if we're talking like years ago, like a JT, like who was one of your best defenders?
Campbell, Adams.
Yeah, exactly right. Like I would be worried. I'd still be worried. Like, because number one,
His movement is ridiculous.
his movement is ridiculous. Without even if you even take out of context his height and how big and strong he is, which
Viking.
which is bad enough as it
Yeah.
is. He's actually a very good footballer as well. So you add both of those together, and he's just basically a superhuman robot.
Yeah. He
And
was
that's
made in
what-
the factory.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And also, he cares. You can
Yeah.
tell his mentality is right on.
Yeah.
Even if he scored 50 goals, he still want to score 51.
Yeah. I told everybody that City will do the 4. They've never done, no one's ever done a 4 in a row. There's only been a 3. So the 3-peat. Man United done it. City have done it. When I was chatting to the man them start of the season, I was like, yo, putting my predictions out. I said City will still have that winning mentality. City will still want to win. City ain't going to drop their level. Pep won't allow them to drop their level.
No.
I said it. And you're seeing it now. Like, they're just going to, yeah, they could even defend the Champions League. It's mad. They could do the Real Madrid and defend it.
They could, yeah.
They could.
Which is hard to do.
Because it's like...
Because, I mean, even when Chelsea won it, we won it 2012, didn't we? It took us another...
10
years?
Yeah.
No, well, 9, 10 years. Like, it's very hard to defend it back to back, for sure. But yeah, I mean, they're just miles ahead. And I don't even want to think about what the score will be when we play them. Because this is looking at least like... They
have to get an abacus.
What's an abacus?
Not the abacus. What is it, blood? The, you know that thing with the numbers?
No.
It's a set.
No.
Oh, the kids used to play with it, man. And it's got numbers on it.
No, I don't know.
Oh, these men will know in the comments.
I used to play with just Barbies and cookbooks.
Oh my God.
So I don't know.
Cookbooks?
Yeah, Barbie cookbook. It's well good. It teaches you how to make a jacket potato and everything.
Is that your speciality, jacket potato?
No.
Can you cook?
Yes, I can cook, actually. Yes.
Nah, but you're Greek, so you could probably cook up some banging yogurt thing or something like.
No, so my favourite Greek meal, they're called dolmadas.
Okay.
So basically, you're meant to make them with spinach leaves. I make them with cabbage leaves, and you can have either beef mince or lamb mince. So basically, but they take a couple of hours to make. So you get the cabbage and you soak it in hot water, so so the leaves go soft. Then you make the mix, which is basically meat, rice, mint, lemon, olive oil, onion, tomato paste, lots of different things. Right, don't fucking start with me, okay? I'm very, very tired. What are you laughing for again?
That was funny, I lie.
I would fire him if he didn't own the studio. But I just cannot do that right now. Fucking surrounded by Arsenal fans here, it's a joke. And then you mix it all together.
Yeah.
Did I say rice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mint.
Mix it all together, a little bit of pepper and salt. And then you basically put a little bit of the meats, the mix, and then you roll it. Yeah. And
I've seen them still.
It's my nan's recipe.
I think you posted it on your story.
Yes, yeah. But they just take a while to make. And then I make homemade chips. You cut all the chips and you make them with olive oil.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very good cooking. And I can make a good roast dinner.
Yeah.
And I have made a chili before. My sister makes it better though.
Okay.
My mum's gonna make, like your mum's home cooking?
Yeah.
Like so good.
Yeah.
So I sort of try and follow her lead.
Okay.
But but I just don't really have a lot of time to eat. So generally, I'm just ordering off Deliveroo.
You need a husband.
Not right now. I do need a husband, but not maybe.
Then you can cook for him. He can cook for you.
I just am not meeting the best guys, I have to say. But I think it's quite hard for me to meet somebody just because I am quite independent. I'm not I'm willing to do the housewife stuff. I always say this, but I'm not going to be controlled or told what to do. That's just, and a lot of men do want to do that with me, as I found out recently. So it is a little bit more difficult for me to date like that. But we'll see, Troops. You never know. Let's see who comes along. I always think whoever is in your life, like people always talk about having someone, they're always like complaining about, like they're arguing about this and that. I don't want any of that. I don't want to have to tell him he can't go here, he can't go there. If he wants to go to Vegas 10 times a year, you crack on. As long as you're being faithful, I don't care. But it's more like what am I trying to say? Like, I just want it to be fun. I think they have to add to your life, not make it...
Yeah, you have to bring value.
Not make it worse, not make it the same. They have to make it better. Otherwise, what's the point?
They have to elevate you.
Otherwise, you might as well just be on your own. It's easier.
Yeah, facts.
And I don't think a relationship... people go from like guy to guy. I've only ever had one relationship. So I was like, after that, I was like so heartbroken. I was like, never doing that again unless it's actually like the one.
Yeah.
You know, people just go. A lot of people are like codependent. They need somebody there. I'm not really like that. Like, unless you're going to add to my life, then what is the point?
I hear that.
That's just the way I see it. But some people do need somebody.
You see the Liverpool game?
No, I didn't see the Liverpool game.
Darwin.
That's the one I didn't see.
We need to apologise.
Do we?
I don't know you, but I need to apologise.
What was it? 3-1 in the end.
Yeah, he is on fire this year. He is on absolute fire. He is. Last year, you saw glimpses, but I didn't think.
No one's really talking about Liverpool this season.
They're the silent.
They're silent.
They're the silent assassins. Like, I remember me and my guy, we do the pod. He said that he thinks Liverpool can finish above Arsenal. And
really,
boy, I don't know.
I mean,
possibly
because
Liverpool, they've got a whole new midfield.
Yeah,
they play the same, but it's different because it's different people in the thing. So. It's going to be like a new experience for people to play against that midfield. They don't know how they're going to play. They don't know how to defend it.
Yeah.
So it's. I think Liverpool could have like a little... They might sneak through. You get me?
Yeah.
And especially the way we're going, the mistakes that we're making. Liverpool, they're capitalising. You understand?
Yeah.
They look like they're on it this year. Like Klopp knows he needs Champions League football. Liverpool can't be in the Europa League. They have to be in the Champions League. Diaz is back. He's firing.
Yeah, he's
Salah is just doing what Salah does.
just all the time.
Darwin, he's coming and hit form. You understand? He is hitting form. Sabos, what's his name? Saboslai in the midfield with McAllister. Them man are just doing their thing.
Yeah.
Allison, a good keeper can get you so far. You get me?
I know.
And he's probably the best in the league.
Yeah, they've always had a good keeper.
You get me? So
I think the thing is, Chelsea's keeper's pretty much kept us in the games the last couple of games.
Sanchez has done his thing.
Yeah, you know, and he's new to it and stuff. And I think he's probably the only one I'd say at the minute who is not getting grief off of the Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
You know? Because sometimes goalkeepers, I think, can get it the hardest, especially if you make one little mistake.
Yeah.
You could be amazing all game.
Look how Kepa.
Yeah, you can be amazing for like 85 minutes. You make one mistake and
You're finished.
It's stupid. Yeah. I mean, same with some defenders as well. But sometimes I'm just there like, all you got to do is mark your man. It's not fucking hard. Like,
It's facts.
simple shit, isn't it?
You see the Man United game? Haram football. You see the Bruno goal?
I did see it.
That was a
right,
great
hold on
goal.
a minute though. But all my friends are acting like it was some sort of like Gary Cahill volley at White Hart Lane a few years ago when I went there, like in the 4-2. Do you remember that?
No.
Don't remember that.
No.
My first ever game at White Hart Lane. I was going to say Old Trafford, White Hart Lane, and we were 2-1 down, and we ended up coming back to win it 4-2, and it was just mental. But Gary Cahill literally scored, sort of like in the middle, outside the box. Was he outside the box? Can't remember. Anyway, he volleyed it straight in. That was a great goal.
Yeah.
This was a good goal. Don't get me wrong.
You think people are kind of overdoing it?
I don't think a 1-0 win away at Burnley is anything to rave about. Yes, it was a good goal.
Burnley looked better than United. They played better football.
It was a good goal. Don't get me wrong. It was a good goal because it was sort of like a volley as well. He didn't even take a touch, did he? But I'm not raving about it like
I
everybody
think
else
it was
is.
a banger still, I can't lie.
It was good.
I don't rate Bruno as well, but I think that was a banger.
No, it was good. I'm just not like, ooh.
You weren't wowed.
Wasn't wowed, no.
Raw.
Takes a lot to wow me.
Sheffield United 0, Newcastle 8. Did that wow you?
That did wow me.
When I woke up this morning and saw that, I said, babe, Newcastle lost 8-0. She was like, yeah. I mean, 1. She was like, yeah. I said, what?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's because when I thought it was 4-0, my mate goes to me, it's 7-0. I was like, shut up. And then another one went in. When I woke up this morning, I
they
looked
scored
again.
2 in like stoppage time.
Yeah, it's wild.
And they were carving through them. And it's not like, like you'll question the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
There was no goal he could save.
Yeah.
Like, he'll probably get dropped for the next game.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't because there was nothing he could
Sheffield
do.
aren't thinking about sacking their manager though, apparently. They're still sticking by him. They're still...
It was a one-off though, innit? You don't really see them kind of...
The last time I remember it being like 8-0, I think...
When it's Southampton, Leicester.
Yeah, but then if I'm thinking about Chelsea won against Villa at home, 8-0. This is like fucking when I was like 19, 20 years old. But those don't happen as often in the Premier League anymore. They're starting to a little bit now. But I think, again, you're going to see more of that if the likes of City and that are just like rolling straight ahead, you know?
It's true. That's all the main games still.
Yeah. We've done it all? I think we've covered
Yeah,
most.
City, United, Liverpool.
Yeah.
You lot. Obviously, we played Tottenham, so that's the other 2. But yeah, man, you understand? Another ep down.
Another episode down. At least you you're recovering.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm
because
still
by Friday we need you on top form.
Yeah, I'll be
The
back
weekend
again,
reviews.
people. Don't worry, blood. I'm a bit shaky right now. You get me?
Yes,
I can't lie.
but I've told you about that. You need to keep calm. You need to. You've made your apologies.
Yeah.
You need to be more careful with your drink in terms of who's around you. It only takes 2 seconds for somebody to pop
true.
it in, so you never know.
Yeah.
And just you look good. You've like had a haircut, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought you actually looked really fresh today, like better
Yeah.
than ever.
Come on, you know the vibe. That's the thing. When I get a trim, it literally transforms me. You see,
you've like knocked off
the
5 years.
Yeah, you see the true beauty, blood. You understand why they called me Terrence Howard when I was a young buck.
Who's Terrence Howard?
You don't know who Terrence Howard is?
The really good-looking guy.
Yeah.
The tall, muscly guy.
No, he's not muscly. He's chubby like me. He's in the Ashanti video.
I think we're thinking of 2 different people.
Have you seen Hustle and Flow?
Nope.
Have you seen The Best Man?
Nope.
What else? He's in Crash.
Nope. I've never seen that.
Him. That's Terrence Howard. He's like one of the most famous black actors.
My favourite actor is Denzel Washington.
First Iron Man?
Never seen Iron Man.
Oh my God.
I told you I only watch like documentaries on real stuff.
Yeah, I need to put you on some of
Or
my
anything
shit.
that Denzel Washington's in, I watch.
He ain't done a film
Or
with
Morgan
Denzel.
Freeman.
I don't think he's done a film with them two. He's done films with like
They're my like two faves. And Ben Affleck, obviously. Have you seen The Town?
The what?
The Town?
The Town?
Yeah.
No.
The Ben Affleck film.
No.
You've never seen The Town?
No.
Right. I'm sure a lot of these guys can back me up on this. Very, very good movie. It's about bank robbers in Boston.
Okay.
You've never seen it?
No.
Oh, you've got to watch. Troops, you've got to watch that. I think you like
So
it.
you got to watch The Best Man.
I'll watch The Best Man. What's it about though?
It's about a wedding.
Okay. Oh right, yeah, because he's the best man. Okay, yeah.
He's not the best man. He's one of the best man's friends. But it's
Oh.
called The Best Man. But he's one of the main characters.
Is it a comedy?
Comedy love. Comedy love romance.
You are a softie, aren't you? You love a little love.
This is my mum showed me that film. This is a black film, so
You're so cute.
I'll piss off. Now we're gonna end it, yeah?
Yeah.
Make sure you watch episode 4 on Sophie's channel on Friday. You
Yes.
understand? We're gonna drop it earlier as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why she dropped it that late, blood. You get me? Like,
Brendan hadn't edited it till 4.
So I'm gonna
It's not my fault.
pause. You get me?
Yes.
'Cause we don't whip no man, we only whip gal. But you don't know the vibe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to Sophie.
Sophie
We will
Rose World.
You understand? Link in the description. We'll see you all on Friday. It's your boy Troops. And I'm out.